Hello everyone. So I'm doing a one card readings this week with a clarifier, confirmer, oracle card. I just wanted to say thank you to my people that are subscribing, the likes, the comments, even the views, like all of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's very much appreciated. I hope that you're getting a lot out of this. I intend to try to get a message to whoever needs it. I know someone out there needs to hear whatever's going to come out of my mouth, somewhat. I'm going to be experimenting with ASMR videos soon, so I'm open to suggestions if you have any, but I've already started collecting things more artistic. I like slime, kinetic sand. I've collected some. I'm going to do some tarot stuff that's hopefully will fall into the ASMR category, and I might do some painting and things like that. So we will see. But in the meantime, please take what resonates and leave the rest. I pulled a random card. I did not ask a question. The Two of Swords fell out. This is the Weird World Tarot. You can get it on Etsy. And I love it. It's kind of dark, but it's got some beautiful imagery. So what I want to say with this, Two of Swords. Whew, okay. We all know swords, thoughts and communication. If you don't know that, it can have other meanings, of course, but swords represent air as the element. But the Two of Swords, like, two could be, it's duality. Two can be two people. Two could be a decision, back and forth, yes and no, you know. So what I'm getting with this, like, her face is down. I feel like some of you have been feeling down. Maybe all of you. Obviously, if you're drawn to this message, the title of this video, then there is a message in here for you. You might be... I feel like you're weighing really heavily right now. Like, your mind is heavy, your heart is heavy. It feels like you just have, like, bricks on your shoulders. It's like and you're sitting here weighing this decision, but you don't have to. I saw a message that was for me earlier today. I want to share that message with you because I'm in the same boat. There's been some ups and downs recently, and I say I'm still down about it. I'm still trying to recover my heart, my mind. You know, it just feels sad about things that have happened. You know, I don't like when there is conflict. That's a good word. I don't like when there's conflict, when there's arguing and things like that. Especially, you know, if it involves people that you love and respect. So it has really been weighing on my heart and my mind lately. And I'm doing better now, but it kind of left me going, you know, is this kind of, you know, I've actually questioned, do I belong in this person's world or not? And I realized, like, I'm putting this sword, this, yeah, the way she's holding those swords, like, oh, I feel like I'm doing that. She's closed off. Anybody who puts their hands over their chest like that, they're kind of closed off. They're not really open. And I feel like I did that. I withdrew. I closed off. And I've been in serious contemplation about, you know, where do I stand in this person's life or in this situation, in this group of people? You know, there's so much going on. It's like stuff like this, when you end up with conflict, it makes you feel like you don't belong. But you do. And it's hard to shake that feeling. And this could be for my star seeds out there, because I've never felt like I fully belonged on this planet. Like, I never understood people, like human beings. And I am one in this life. But I just had trouble understanding them, why they do the things they do. Why so much hatred? Why so much pain? So much conflict? I never understood it. And I get caught up in it as a human, and I don't like it. And it's not ever intentional. It's like sometimes these things just happen and you do your best, like you're going along just trying to avoid it, and you still end up getting, like, stepping in it. And the scene is like, you know, things have calmed down now. Like, see, looks like the storm is here. And I don't know if the storm's passing, and look at the lake is calm though. So clearly there's, you know, everything's kind of reduced. But I like how calm and serene the water is, because that tells me that things aren't choppy right now. That tells me things are better. Things do get better, but it really does suck in the moment when you have to feel that sorrow, that's pain, that sadness. I don't know what word to describe it is. I mean, there's so many. Melancholy comes to mind, because it's something where you want to be happy, but you just can't help but feel a little bit dragged down. This woman looks like that in this picture. She looks dragged down. Her face is down. She looks unhappy. She's trying to weigh an impossible decision. The truth is, though, you don't have to. She feels like she has to make a decision, and so did I. So I actually saw something earlier today. I clicked on a YouTube video myself for a reading and promptly received this card. And in the card, it was like, here's the thing. Stay out of that, because if you feel like you have to make a decision, that puts you into an Eight of Swords situation where you're blindfolded and you feel like you're trapped. And you don't want to get your head in that place where you feel trapped. It's not necessary. And I was realizing, you know what? You're right. I'm trapping myself. Don't trap yourself. I don't want to be in that, because that is going to be detrimental to what we're trying to manifest, the goals we're trying to reach. We're trying to keep the peace and have things be good, balanced, harmonious. So stay out of that Two of Swords. Instead, just realize, like, she's carrying that burden, the burden of the thoughts on her right now. You know, she's not even sitting. She's standing this time. And she's not blindfolded either. She can see. So when I look at this card, I feel like she's just carrying the burden of, you know, she's overthinking and overanalyzing. You know, if we need that to process. But don't hold on to it. I don't want you to hold on to it for sure. Like, you gotta let go. I take a drink. Sorry, I'm losing my voice already. But definitely. So if you think you have to make this decision, no. If you feel like you really do need to make a decision, whatever your situation is, it's different for all of us. So only you know what's going on and how bad it is. Is it severe enough? You know, are the circumstances of your situation bad enough to make a decision to, you know, disappear from that, or are you going to move forward? If it's something that's like, okay, this was bad and it made me feel really bad and I feel heavy, but you know what, things are a little bit better now, and, you know, maybe you work things out. There's no need, you know, so you don't have to make a decision just because it's Two of Swords. Everybody says it's choosing between this or that. No, she's just carrying around, you know, a lot of weight in her head. She's carrying around all these thoughts, this whole scenario in her head, and it's like it's like a dryer in her head. It's like tumbling around in there. So if you've got this situation, whatever happened to make you feel this way, you're thinking about it like a dryer. It's just tumbling around over and over in there, and it's not doing anything good. You're going to have to find a way to process it. It's hard to let go of some of those, especially if you have anxiety and things like that, or I have ADHD. I hang on to things. And it takes me a little bit longer because I got to overanalyze it and I got to overthink it, and then I got to process it out. And then, you know, eventually it's like, okay, we're good. But if you need to carry it for a little bit and deal with it, go ahead and take a step back and deal with it. But by all means, you don't have to go to the extreme of making a decision to step out of someone's life or not. I don't think, you know, if this is somebody you love and respect and you definitely care for them, you don't want to leave their life. You're in it for a reason. So unless you absolutely feel like your intuition is telling you, nope, it's time for you to exit this person's life. If they're not meant for you, they will exit too. But maybe you're supposed to learn something. Maybe they're supposed to be in your life. Some people come in and they challenge you and they drive you nuts and they can be a pain in your butt, but you love them anyway. And they teach you things. And they make you think and they make you learn and grow, even if it's growing pains. So don't be so hasty. I have to just say that. So let me get a... I'm going to pull from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. So I'm going to just shuffle here for a minute. Man, I keep wanting to cough now. It's been so hot and dry and windy here. Okay, so we're going to ask for a clarifying or confirmation card for this reading. A clarifying or confirmation card for this reading. Whoop, something just hit the ground. Now I don't know if I got that upside down. They're going everywhere. Okay. I'm dropping the cards everywhere. Sorry, guys. Okay. All right. Whoop. Whoa. Keep knocking all these cards out. This is why I hate shuffling, because I feel like I shuffle way too fast, way too rough. I'm trying to slow myself down. Oh, there's one. Okay. Oh, look at this. Okay, I'm going to put this right here. Balance. Huh, number 19. Waning Gibbous 3. Balance. This is great. Look at this lady. She's kind of holding the moon in her hands. She's got a cloud on her head. This kind of makes sense for how you feel, though. When you look at it, like you're trying to balance, like, the phases of your life right now. But, oh, wow. Okay. But the fact that she's kind of foggy over the eyes and the head reminds me a lot of you putting yourself in that Eight of Swords type of situation. Blindfolded and tied up, like you're bound and you can't get away. You are not trapped. She is free, if you notice. She's free. She's not blind. She's just holding on to those swords for a while. When they get heavy and when she's tired of thinking about it, she can put them down. She can put them down. And you notice one thing, though? There's one, it's very balanced. She's in the center. There's two swords, and that's balance. It's a very even card. It's balanced. The boulder throws it off for me a little bit, but she could have just been sitting on it evenly, too, and she might have just stood up. But she's leaning down towards it, too. So I feel like this card is reminding you to get out of your head and try to balance things out. So she's a little bit off, but she's mostly balanced. So it's good to think about things. It's good to process things as you experience them. But I like that this is balanced, and it says 19. 19 is the sun again. And the sun is, balancing out will put you in a happier place. It will definitely lighten the load, and you're going to feel so much better. But if I also reduce that 19 down to a 10, 9 plus 1 is 10, right? Then we're back to the Wheel of Fortune again. And the Wheel of Fortune, and I say again because I swear I just had a reading with another 19 in it. But the Wheel of Fortune, what I got with my reading, and I just have to tell you this, Wheel of Fortune is fate for me. And some of the things that I was thinking about and stuff, wondering about whether I should be in someone's life, well, fate intends for me to be. I'm getting all the signs and synchronicities of it, so I know. So when I got to this point of feeling like I had to make a decision, that reading today, I also got a Wheel of Fortune in it, and it's like, oh, wow, you're supposed to be in this. Don't get into the wrong head. It's like, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't feel defeated. Come back. Find your hope. And hold on to it. I hope that this was helpful for you. So don't give up, because good things will come eventually. It's just hurry up and wait. It's patience. Be patient. Sometimes your patience gets tried, and it's temporary. So make your peace, move on. It'll be okay. Everything's going to be fine. And you're going to get back to this. In the Wheel of Fortune, fate wants you to stick with whatever this is that you're thinking about walking away from. Fate wants you to stick with it. There is something here. But only you know. If you're not getting the Wheel of Fortune from it and you're getting more the Sun card of letting it go and being happy, whatever it is. I would say, I'm telling you one thing, but for some of you, trust your intuition. If you're meant to walk away, you're going to know you're meant to walk away. So please trust in that. Okay, hope it was helpful. Until next time, guys. Bye.